authorities say are unsuitable to work with children. But none of these people appear on List 99, the government's official register of banned teachers.
Some teachers that I personally and my colleagues who work in this field are convinced are guilty of abusive acts towards children. Some are still teaching and are still being allowed to teach, and there's nothing I can do about it.
The secret lists are unofficial and have questionable legal status, but authorities say they're necessary to protect children because too much evidence is needed to include a teacher on the government's List 99.
The kind of problem we have is that we may have somebody who has been found by us to have been guilty of, for example, a sexual assault on a child. But if that has not resulted in a criminal prosecution, for whatever reason, the Department for Education are unlikely to put them on List 99, although we may be completely convinced of their guilt. Sometimes they may even have admitted it.
But the Department for Education says it has to strike a balance and protect teachers who may be the subject of false allegations.
There's no place for secret lists as far as protecting our children are concerned. And I say to local authorities, I will be writing to them today, that if they know of people who they feel cannot be trusted with children, do not keep that information to themselves. Tell us and we will do what needs to be done.
Last year, the government banned more than 100 teachers for misconduct towards children, but critics say there are many more who shouldn't be allowed in classrooms, and List 99 now needs to be reviewed. Jane O'Brien, BBC News.
And with me now is the chairman of the Association of Chief Education Officers, David Mallon. David Mallon, you heard the schools minister there. There is no place for secret lists.
I agree with that, which is why we want to be in discussion with civil servants about how we can share the information that we have with them. Because what worries us is that List 99 relies so much on criminal prosecutions that it is leaving, we think, some people who may have got a lesser level of proof against them.
But who's to decide that? I mean, these people are on that official list because they have been legally proved to have done something wrong, which is the right way to judge these things, isn't it?
Sorry, well, of course, and we all agree that people who have been prosecuted should be on the list, but we're talking about people who very often have been sacked, because the level of proof that you need under employment law is balance of probability. It's a little bit less than you need for a criminal prosecution, but nevertheless, we're not just saying arbitrarily think of a person's name, put them on a secret list. We're saying these are people that we have substantial evidence against, that they have indeed.
But you can see the worry, can't you, among teachers? Very easy to blacken someone's name by raising an allegation like this.
It is precisely why we want to discuss with ministers and with civil servants how we address the issue, because I don't want secret lists. I want people that whose very career prospects may be being jeopardised to have the opportunity to object if they think that we're wrong. I want us to be able to have the thing on a formal basis so that everybody in the country knows where they stand.
David Mallon, thanks very much indeed. And you can see more on that story in Just One Chance on BBC Two at 7:30 tonight.